producers are making those decisions on nitrogen right now, and some guys are out in the field. Let's kind of talk about why nitrogen is important to the field.
Right, nitrogen is our #1 limiting nutrient,
Right.
So that's what we need the most of. Soils are most limited in, so that's one of our major decisions. And right now there's a lot of rigs running, seeing a lot of anhydrous going out. It's one of our lower cost products, but a little bit tougher to handle. #1 product we see going out as we transition closer to planting is urea. With products like urea, or with urea, there's opportunity for losses that are unlike anhydrous, which you're putting into the soil. If you're in a conventional system and you apply your urea on your ground and get it worked in, there's very limited chances for loss. But anytime the urea prill gets to sit on the surface of the soil,
right,
it has opportunity to dissolve and actually be lost through gases going up, through ammonia going up into the atmosphere.
And that's really important, especially say with no-till. No-till farmers have an out-of-the-box option when it comes to application.
While all this rain has been fantastic and it's going to make a great seed bed, and we're probably going to have great germination and good stands with this moisture, which we haven't seen in years. If we look at it as far as urea going on the soil in a no-till system, it doesn't help us one bit at all. There's probably enough moisture in our soil right now. If it's a wet system and you applied it just after the ground firmed up enough to get the urea on and there's no rain coming, that's going to drive our losses. And you combine a wet soil by the dews that we've been getting of recent and are projected out to get some more. So we get these dews, we have a wet soil, we have enough moisture to start melting that prill, and then we get to 85, 90 degrees in the day and we get 20-mile-per-hour winds. Those conditions right now are going to drive our urea losses more this year than we've seen in the past several years. There's actually, it's not a new thinking,
right,
but it's very limited thinking. There's other ways that we can put the same product, urea, and get it into the soil surface in no-till, and even in some conventional till if it can't be worked. There's been producers across the state for many years now that are using their old box drills to basically drill in their urea before planting. This is a great idea if you've got the time and the resources,
right,
because it gets the urea prill into the soil surface, just like incorporating it with a disc, and it saves on a lot of potential losses. The other option is an air seeder. Now, most people wouldn't think about this due to the much greater cost of running an air seeder. The repair cost is greater, the equipment price is greater. But there's actually break-even points where if you look at the potential losses in certain conditions, you could run an air seeder and get in nitrogen and be more cheap or more cost-effective than broadcasting it and having that opportunity for loss.
Okay, and this is a lot of great timely information for those producers who are out in the field right now.
If we're doing everything pre-plant, use that old rule of thumb, 2 pounds of N per bushel,
Right,
and get that out there. However, I'm a huge component of delaying that into split application. Put it a little bit up front and delay it into in-season to let that environment tell you how to do it. Now's the time of year to get out your enriched strips. That's 30 to 50 pounds of nitrogen in a small area out in the field on top of your pre-plant.
Right.
You can watch it through the season. If you ever see that strip get greener than the rest of the field, it's time to fertilize. Call your local county extension agent and have them come out with Green Seeker.
Okay, thank you much, Brian Arnall. And for more information and a link to his blog, go to our website, sunup.okstate.edu.